Now to a rare look inside one of the most secretive nations on Earth. Tonight, our NBC News team is on the ground inside North Korea, granted unprecedented access to a military base that has world leaders on edge. We get our report tonight from our chief foreign correspondent, Richard Engel.
The journey began with a bus ride through Pyongyang, a view of the world's most closed capital. The streets are wide and spotless. There are so few cars, everyone seems to walk. Most buildings are austere, Soviet style. Apartments are provided by the self-described socialist state. Then we move to a VIP train, accompanied by teams of government minders.
One person here.
One person in this cabin? Yeah. The train will take us to a military base to see the rocket and satellite North Korea will soon try to blast into orbit. Seldom are outsiders given a chance to see the countryside, where food is scarce. The farms are collective, centrally planned, but appear poorly funded. We don't see many tractors, few machines at all. Mostly farmers with hand tools. The village houses all look the same. After 5 hours, we arrive at the Sohae satellite launch station. We brought NBC analyst Jim Oberg, a rocket expert with 2 decades at NASA's Houston Space Center.
We'll guide you through the launch facilities.
He'll help us verify what the North Koreans are showing. After security checks, we enter a test facility. And in the middle of a room, there it is.
This is a satellite that North Korea says it will soon launch into orbit. It's relatively small. We're told it weighs around 220 pounds. It looks about 3.5 feet tall. Officials here say it is fitted with solar panels and a high-definition camera to take images of the Earth from orbit.
But the shiny satellite isn't sparking international condemnation. Instead, this is.
North Korea calls this the Unha-3. It is a powerful 3-stage rocket, liquid-fueled as far as we know, with enough lifting force to carry a 1,000-pound payload. And this is what U.S. officials are so concerned about. North Korea says this rocket is strictly for scientific purposes, but U.S. officials worry that it could easily be converted into an intercontinental ballistic missile.
Surrounded by foreign press, the director of the site tells us the United States has nothing to fear.
No, it cannot be used for military use.
If the rocket were a weapon, he says, it would be in a hardened silo. Back on the train, Oberg gave us his assessment.
The rocket they're using for this launch has not technically been weaponized.
If successful, North Korea says the satellite will orbit the Earth for up to 2 years, providing observations. Richard Engel, NBC News, at the Sohae Satellite Launch Station, North Korea.